Okay, this is the area where the natural hot springs is in Tecopa. As you can see, all the vehicles lined up and parked. As long as there's vehicles here, I won't go in and photograph. Clothing is optional, bathing suit is optional, hot springs. So for their privacy, I won't go in. I will pick a time and come here and get early enough that I can photograph it. Okay, we're going to go into the town of Tecopa. Okay, we are in Tecopa right now. Home of a lot of hot springs. A lot of resorts here. Snowbirds love this place. I love that old truck. And we have the brewery and barbecue. I've not ate there yet, but I understand it's fabulous. I'll review it someday and we'll come out here. Now, over the years, a lot of famous people have lived here. Famous writers, famous artists. We have Tecopa Hot Springs, campground and pool. And this is a very community-oriented community. Everybody knows everybody. When the power goes out in the summer, which it does on a regular basis, the community center will open up their place, which is right down here. They have a generator, so they can have a little bit of air conditioning. Not much. You got the other big hot springs here. The community center also does lunch every day. There we have the ambulances and the fire department. Now this is Tecopa Hot Springs area. One town has 3 separate towns. Oh, and there we have steak and beer. It's a good restaurant, I also hear. And there's my truck I like. Old Jeepster. Okay, we'll be leaving the hot springs and we're going to be driving up to the town of Tecopa. Well, right now I'm in downtown Tecopa. Not the hot springs, but Tecopa itself. Just ran into Wonder Hussy. She's out making a commercial for an upcoming party or something going on. But this is a very interesting town. This is another eatery. And we have the post office. We also have a church down the road. And I already filmed a section on where the first pastor used to live for the church. And it's out at one of the mines. But right here is where the Tonopah Tidewater used to come through. Tonopah and Tidewater Railroad came through this area. All the way until about 1941. This is a very unique place.
He looks at all and he's like, what? He's like, it was a perfect picture when he was down there.
Now that's a mug of beer. I love that. Death Valley Brewing Company.
He needs it. He needs it.
Very awesome place.
I have a new toy, Sarah, that I've been working with. Go for it.
This is an awesome place. Good place to come.
What's your name?
My name's Don Jarrell.
Nice to meet you.
And why we have electricity out here. Story coming up in probably a few weeks.
Glad somebody does. Oh, yeah.
They're going to die. This is going to be funny. I just watched it the other day.
Okay, we're going to head on out. Okay, this rock was used during the old miners' days when they had it here. The miners would take turns drilling the holes with a single jack drill. Basically, that's a rock drill bit that you hit with a sledgehammer. And a single jack, you could either be done with one man or two. Most people did two men. One man's job was to hold and turn the drill bit. The other man was to swing the hammer. And you had to time everything perfectly. And that's how the old mines were done. A beautiful place, Tecopa. Well, Tecopa was a booming town at one time. Here's the Tocopa School. And I'm not sure what grade levels it taught. I know it was elementary, I think, and possibly up to 6th grade, and then they bussed into Shoshone. It's a real interesting place. I've got a sign here. Let's go up and see what it says. Tobacco-free zone. No. No public water is available. Well, you wonder why they say that, but here's where the situation is. In Tecopa, there's tons of water. You've seen lakes and ponds, hot springs, but it's not drinkable. It's got too many minerals. It's got arsenic from the old mines and naturally occurring arsenic from the minerals. So, if you live out here, you drink bottled water. And we'll have a stop here shortly, and we'll show you about the water system. Okay, when you live in Tecopa, this is where you get your drinking water. It's community owned, and it's a water purification system And yes, it does make very delicious water. I've had water out of this. When Erica used to live here, we'd come get water about once a week. And 25 cents a gallon. A lot cheaper than bottled water. Okay, as you leave Tecopa, out on Tecopa Road, it goes out to the mines. And this road is paved, kinda, all the way out to Valley Wells on Interstate 15. This road here, this turnoff, goes to the China Date Ranch. It's a date farm. They have date shakes, all sorts of good things, walking area. It is also the location of all the kosher palms for Palm Sunday and for all the celebrations that they have to use palm fronds and ulas. Ula is the very single palm out of the top, and they're all kosher. They come clear from New York. When I was with Paul from our synagogue, we met a group of people that had flown in from New York City so they could get their prongs to build the house that you build on the holiday. And I think it's coming back up really soon, I'm not sure. But it's an awesome place. Okay, we're going to continue out this road. Next stop is where the first town of Tecopa was. And if we can find it, the Tecopa Cemetery. First one. Okay, if you look over here, it's kind of hard to pick out. This is where the Tocopa Mining Railroad used to run. Came off of Tonopah and Tidewater, which was standard gauge, and the Tecopa was a narrow gauge, from what I understand. And it came up here, up to the mines, and that's how they shipped all their ore for several years, long before trucks. Okay, the Thelma and Louise sign. Supposed to be a semi-precious stone gathering area here. And it's probably in the area where I'm heading out to right now. Okay, we turned off the road, Excelsior Mine Road, Tecopa Road, and we came out to an area where there's an old slab. Okay, I'm going to try to get this where you can read it. Okay, so this is where he lived with his wife. And she was the church pastor in Tecopa. And he had his assay office, and he mined up in those hills. And I'm only guessing, because he was able to walk up to the mine, is the mine was up on that hill right there. That's not part of the Gunsight or Tecopa mine. So that's pretty logical that that's why he'd build a house here. And again, here we have the power lines.